Hey y'all, and welcome back to Surviving Me. Today's episode is about the conversations that never got to finish, the ones that linger in our chest long after the talking stopped. Whether it was a short-lived connection or something that started to feel like more, this is for those of us who have carried feelings without explanations, waited for clarity that never came, and had to walk away. Not because we wanted to, but because we had to for our peace. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, I know they say time really doesn't matter because you could feel everything in 1 month that you would feel being with somebody in 6 months. So time really doesn't equate to how much you like somebody and stuff. But for me, I always associated time with connection. Like, ain't no way in hell we could just meet like a month ago and I'm already like so all into you, feeling you all heavy. Like, what is this? I didn't even know you a month ago, so what is this? So yes, I really was one of them people who believed that time and connection go hand in hand until I met him. And it was like, okay, hold on, I only met you for like a month. What is this? Why is these feelings here? Why are you in my life? What is this connection? You start to question everything because time really doesn't matter. And sometimes the emotional bonds can form quickly, but when they end, it can still leave a deep impact as much as a relationship that you spent months with somebody with, because it's never about the time. And why a short timeline doesn't mean shallow feelings. Like, it just doesn't. And also what it feels like to be left hanging after vulnerability was offered. How, like, you reaching out, you feeling like you doing too much, all in a short period of time, you being vulnerable, and this person not even giving you the vulnerability that you need back. This person's not giving you what you need. It's not fulfilling your cup. And it's hard because it'd be like, now you're feeling stupid because it's like, what the hell? I just didn't know you. Now I'm looking like the dumb one. Like, it's just crazy how life works. So, and the quote I'm going to share with y'all, it wasn't about how long we talked. It was about how much I opened up while we did. Because I'm not a person that opens up. I'm not a person that want to open up. But in a sense, I feel like it's this podcast, y'all. It's a gift and a curse. Ever since I started this podcast, it's like, baby, I could open on up. Because you know what? It's like, what do we get out of holding stuff in and keeping stuff sacred? I'm not saying I'm letting y'all into my deepest, darkest secrets, because, I mean, come on, let's be realistic. I gotta keep some stuff to the vest. But, like, certain things doesn't need to be this whole thing. Like, oh my God, no, I cannot tell nobody because it's gotta be sacred. Like, everything does not have to be sacred. We all go through pain. We all experience things, especially when it comes to relationships or just dealing with people in general. It's a lot of things that I may have went through that somebody else may have went through. So what's the point in being like, oh my God, I can't talk about it? You know what it'd be? It'd be embarrassment. It'd be guilt. Ashamedness. As I be liking to say on this podcast, there's no reason to be ashamed, embarrassed, or anything. Always living your truth, and healing is not meant to be done alone. So that's why I come on here and be a little vulnerable and share my truths and share my inner thoughts, because it's like, baby, mama be going through it. Mama be going through it. A lot of the times I be feeling like a lot of stuff I go through, I'm the only person that's going through it. Like, can't nobody understand how I'm feeling because I'm the only person that could ever go through this. And it's like, girl, get over yourself. It's a billion people in this world and you think nobody ever experienced this before? Yes, that's exactly what I think. And you can't tell me different. But no, like, in all seriousness though, but it just sucks. Like, when you try to open up after you've been hurt and you get hurt again. Because it really just be like, what in the fuck? Am I supposed to be single? Baby, am I supposed to heal a little longer? But it's like, damn, mama ain't getting younger. And I still have these things I want to accomplish by certain ages. And it's just like, How long do you gotta heal? No shade, no tea. Shout out to the people that's happily living in this lifestyle, but mama don't want to be 40, 50 alone. I want to be in love, because as I always like to tell y'all, I'm a certified lover girl. Stamp it on my forehead. I love. Everybody should be in love. I love everything about love. I love how it feels. I love what it does to you. I love how the motivation it could give you. But on a sad brink of things, love could also make you feel low. Love could make you feel, oh my God, it can make you feel a whole bunch of things, but that's only if you let it, because love is beautiful, okay? It doesn't matter what nobody can tell me. Love is beautiful. Even with the highs and the lows, it's still beautiful to me. So it just sucks sometimes. So the reality of emotional unavailability people is they shut down when depth is required. That's how you know somebody is emotionally unavailable. So now it goes to the point where instead of taking things on a personal level, look at it like, honestly, maybe it was them. Maybe they had nothing to do with me. Because if you know that all you were trying to do is pour into them and give them security, safety, love, fun, a time, let's name it, and it's like they give a little but don't give too much. They come a little closer but then pull away. That's how you know somebody is emotionally unavailable, because they shut down when it starts to get serious, or when you require more of them. The danger of trying to text your way into clarity. Oh my God, I just need to text them one more time because I need them to understand. I need them to explain to me why we are here. Why are we in this situation? And then it'd be over something so stupid. So then it really gets to the point it was like, oh my God, this is so dumb. Like, why? This is so dumb. We stopped talking over something I had so many relationships end in my life over something so stupid. And I think I'm just to the point now where it's just like, I don't see the point in letting relationships that mean something to me end over something so dumb. Like, if it end over something like we truly just couldn't come to a reconcile, that's understandable. But for dumb, stupid stuff that we could easily talk about and be right back at it, why let it end? Especially when I know this person means something to me. And that's with females, males, any relationship in my life. If you mean something to me, why let something end over something stupid? Because life is short. That person could be here one day, going tomorrow. And I know a lot of people say that, but it is so true. It's more than just a statement. People are dying. And I don't want to be that one person like, oh my God, how could something happen to them? And when we last talked, it wasn't on the best of terms, but I used to love them. I don't want to be that person. And it just feels like I'm living in a world where I'm the only person who feel like they never want to be that person. Everybody is just so okay with just saying, fuck it, fuck them, and moving on with their life. And it's like, okay, if that floats your boat, kudos to you. I wish I could be like you, but I'm just so caring and I care about people so much. It's like, that's the last thing I ever want to do is end on bad terms with anybody. And I'm starting to realize that sometimes I just have to accept that I'm just going to end on bad terms with people and just be okay with it. But everything in me, the Virgo in me, it's like, baby, we have to fix this. And I'm not even saying we got to fix it to continue on. It's just like, we just gotta fix it just so there's no bad blood. And if we wind up talking down on, we can still have a conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where I be with it. It's not even just like, oh, fixing it because like you supposed to be with me. Then it don't even be that deep, baby. I just wanted to fix it because ending on bad buzz with people over something dumb is stupid. Especially if you gave me a connection and we had a connection and I fucked with you and you was just a vibe. Why? But then when you get into the other half of things, it's like, oh my God, the mixed signals just drive you so crazy. Because it's like, how are you telling me one thing, but your actions just doing this? How are you moving like this, but then telling me this? It's just like, what is this? Like, how old are we? Is this high school? Baby, I thought I was grown. Matter of fact, I thought I was grown. I'm grown. Why am I still dealing with stuff that I was dealing with in high school, baby? This is so beyond me. That's literally how I be feeling, because it's just like, I don't get the sense in playing with nobody's feelings. I don't get the sense in playing with nobody's heart. I don't get the sense in playing with nobody, period. You don't play with people because, first of all, it's people out here that are certified crazy, okay? I'm talking about certified crazy. And it's just like, you can't be going around thinking you could play with people, because what's the point? We are all humans. We all have emotions. We all crave connections. So why play with somebody? If you don't feel that way, if you don't feel how they feel, let it be known and move on about your life. But don't lead them on or show them things, making it seem like you really fuck with them and you really don't. Like, what do people get out of that? What did this generation get out of playing games? What did this generation get out of playing with people's heart? I don't understand it. I would never understand it. And we need to dead it. Dead that shit this year. Let it go. So, what does closure really means? It's an intentional decision, not an external explanation. And why revisiting pain with someone who already abandoned your vulnerability doesn't bring healing. Like, if you was already vulnerable to this person and they just didn't return it and they didn't give it in return, they didn't acknowledge your vulnerability, why? Ooh, I said that kind of crazy. Vulnerability. Why continue giving them being vulnerable? But it'd be like, damn, like, if you feel me, please, like, drop a heart on a comment if you feel me, because only the ones that drop a heart will see that comment. I will understand why y'all dropped that heart, because baby, yes, like, why? And then you get into the personal reflection, like what you wanted to say versus what you needed in order to feel seen. Like, it's just like, oh my God, I wanted to say this. I had to say this, because if I would have said this, maybe it would have changed this. And if it would have changed this, then maybe we wouldn't be here. And then it's like this endless cycle. And I'm just so over and so tired of being in this stupid cycle. And then you get into all the thoughts and things that y'all said y'all would do. And I'm not even talking about in years to come. I'm talking about in the next month or two. Now, when that month come up, it's like, oh my God, we said we was going to be doing this. It's just like, why do we as a generation keep going through stuff like this? Like, it feels good. Like, we getting a reward out of it. It don't do nothing to nobody. This is just so weird. So not everyone you start building with is meant to stay in the blueprint. And I understand that. But it'd be like, what was the purpose? I'm a person that believe in everything happens for a reason. I truly believe in it. But some shit, it'd be like, okay, but now what was this reason? Why did I have to go to that? Why did I have to go through that? What was the reason? What Cardi say? What was the reason? Okay, drop a green heart if y'all know where that came from. Because, yeah, if y'all do, that mean we locked in. Sometimes the conversation ends before we're ready. And sometimes it ends with a block, a text we regret, or a silence that echoes way too loud. But even in all of that, we get to choose peace. This might be the chapter where you realize that healing doesn't always come with a clean goodbye. Sometimes you are the one who has to finish the conversation, even if they never respond. So, to the version of you still replaying the last message, still checking if they watched your story, still wondering if maybe it meant more than it seemed, I see you, I know it hurts, but I also know your clarity is worth more than their silence. You don't have to chase closure, you are the closure. And your healing, it begins right here in the quiet, where you are finally choosing you. So if this episode landed somewhere in your heart, if you ever had to sit with the ache of what wasn't said, I want you to know you are not alone, baby. I'm currently in it. If you didn't realize, yeah. Healing doesn't always come with an explanation. Sometimes it comes in your decision to stop chasing clarity from someone who wouldn't give you honesty to begin with. If this conversation were a chapter in your healing book, maybe it's the one called The Closure I Gave Myself. Before you go, make sure you're subscribed to the podcast. And if you haven't, leave a rating or drop those comments that I said throughout the video so I know that you really tapped in with me. It helps this show reach the people who need it most. And if you want more real stories, soul ties, and journal prompts, subscribe to the Glow Letter on Substack. You can also find me on Instagram at _princess_shortness_. I love to hear how this episode landed for you, and be sure to subscribe to the channel to never miss a behind the scenes moments, updates on episodes, and everything else in between. Until next time, remember, no matter what page of healing you're on, you're not alone and you're not behind. Keep going through it, keep growing through it, and keep glowing through it, and keep choosing yourself. Even when the conversation ends, you're still allowed to heal. All right, y'all. I'll see you next episode.
I've battled the silence, I've wrestled the shame, faced all my demons and called them by name. This ain't for sure, it's deeper than deep. I'm surviving me.